Right, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the MotoGP Career Mode. This is episode number 9, and we are currently going to be at Italy. I don't know which track this is. It's one of the Italian tracks. Couldn't tell you which, but I'm going to go into practice now, and then I will come back to you once we're in qualifying.
Hello from the Italian circuit of Mugello. The first Moto3 qualifying session is about to start, and we'd like to remind you of the rules here. 15 minutes of time available. The 4-rider.
So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I did not do very well in practice. I was 1.5 seconds off the pace. Can't seem to figure out what the issue is, but we are very slow right now. So going into qualifying 1, hoping to get into Q2, but I don't see it, if I'm completely honest with you. And for some reason the game has also turned off tyre wear, so not really sure why I thought that was a good idea, but it has. So yeah, we're stuck without tyre wear for this race, but hopefully it'll be put back on for the next race if I can figure it out and understand why on earth it did it. But we're going to try our best, see what we can do here. Hopefully get into Q2, but there are no guarantees here. End of lap 1 here in Q1. Not a good lap at all, to be honest. It's been scruffy, it's been all over the place, but our best in practice was a 57.6, and we're well down on that, so that will put us last. A much better lap this time around. It's going to be enough to push us up the order, but it's not going to be enough to trouble the top. But 57.2 pushes us into 8th place. It's not great. And unfortunately, guys, that's all we could do. So we're dead last. We are 1.3 seconds off the next rider. And we are last on the grid. It's not good enough. It's shocking, if I be honest. Absolutely abysmal.
From Gavin Emmett at the Mugello circuit, we are live for one of the most impressive events of the entire championship. The atmosphere the Italian fans create on these hillsides is simply incredible. Just a few more moments and we'll switch to the starting straight for the Moto3 class race. Cameras are accompanying us to the starting grid, where engineers and mechanics are checking final details before the start. It doesn't look like the sky will clear up for this race. Actually, the teams are preparing to use wet tyres in the case of a red flag.
So we could have changeable conditions today. Jose Antonio Rueda's got himself a long lap penalty as well. And I think number 58, who's number 58? Oh, that's my teammate. He's also got a long lap penalty too. But tyres wise, they're recommending the mediums. But if we're going to, this is a dry to wet race, so thinking it's going to change over. So I think we're going to take a risk. We're slow anyway. We're going to go across the softs. And we're just going to hope and pray we can do enough. So let's get into this race. Let's see what we can do. See if we can recover anything from this race. And see what happens.
Just a few moments away now.
Good start. We've done everybody. We've got a great launch off the line. Up into P7 from 26th on the grid. That's a very, very good start. Now, can we settle into decent pace now we're in the race? That will be the soft tyres that gave us that advantage. We've obviously took a long lap penalty warning already, which is not ideal. On a bit deep. Let's see if we can keep up with Barrecci in front. I don't know if we can, but we'll try our best. Oh! Dive bombed. Right, come on, we need to settle into this. It's not a track that I normally hate. I'm just not really getting used to the bike around here. We're not doing too bad so far, though, considering our qualifying position. I feel like we got a little bit more pace in the race than we did in quali. But not enough to keep up with the front group, unfortunately. But we are beating Yamanaka in the objective at the moment, as it stands. And now we're level with him because we've been overtaken on the final corner. Come here, Quader. Is it Quader? I think it's Quader. Good straight line speed in this bike. Bit of draft. Try and get a bit of side draft as well if we can. If that exists on bikes. I know it exists in cars. Ah, lovely overtake. Get our position back. We're getting drafted down the straight. Slipstream there by Quader. I'm calling him Quader. I presume that's his name. And David Munoz is there behind us as well. And he loves a good dive bomb. Oh, we're catching the group in front of us, actually, to be fair. They're being a bit cautious. We're not. We are gaining on them. Oh, he's gone down our inside. And now we've lost all that time we gained. They're just much better than me through that second to third sector area. But then we hold on to this position. Will the rain come at a sufficient time for us to have to change bikes? Or will it be a red flag and race over? Because I believe at 3/4 of the race, it will just end. And there's no sign of the rain coming just yet. That's a harsh track limits warning game. Now we can't afford any more. Or we'll have a long lap penalty to serve. And with our lack of pace, that will be race over. David, lovely overtake, forceful, but make it work. And we're down the inside, we get our position back. It's very important for the objective, hence why we're fighting so hard for this P7 right now. And here comes the rain, guys. Here comes the rain. Now we've got to be very careful. This might well end the race. So it's good that we got... That position belongs to me. You dare. Yamanaka's down. That's huge if we can get to the line before this red flag. And we can get to the line before the red flag. That's huge for the championship objective. And Pequeras is down. And there's the red flag. Oh my god, everyone's down. Oh my god, everyone crashed on the final corner.
Conditions are no longer deemed.
P6, it gave us 6th. Come on.
Let's take a look at the final results of this Moto3 race. The riders are returning to the pits and we'll soon join them in Parc Ferme for the usual post-race interviews.
That is a good recovery from where we started on the grid. But everybody fell on the final corner, which forced the stewards to bring out the red flag. But yeah, it looks like Batelli got as non-classified. I don't know what happened to him. But it was a P6 in the end for us there. And we were battling very, very hard the whole race with Quiles. I keep calling him Quader, but it's Quiles. And we get P6 in the end. So can't complain with that. So let's have a look at what that means to the championship. We are 2 points ahead of Yamanaka. We're down in 8th place. So it's not too bad. We just need to start settling into this again. Settling back into the game. Settling back into the bike. And hopefully push our way up the championship order. And the team championships, we are sat down in P7 as well. So consistently bad or consistently good, however you want to see it. Or consistently average, maybe. But finish 15th in that race, and that will do us. Obviously, the next round is saying it's one of those race-offs, which I will not do. Following that, we go to the Netherlands for the next round. And Assen is a good track. Track limits may be an issue, but we will see when we get there. And then we got Germany, which is a track I absolutely detest. But yeah, we will join you back for the round number 10 at the Netherlands. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. If you enjoyed this, leave a like. I have been Chris33 PAFC, and I will see you later.